I was talking to my agents, and I kind of had a sense I was going to be traded the night before.
This is Sports Illustrated, and welcome to Off Day. Today's episode, we have my guy, PJ Washington, a Dallas local who got traded to the team last year and gave the team a serious spark in their run to last year's NBA Finals. And we're gonna see what he likes to do on his off days. And as you can see, we're at the Mavericks facility right now, and we're about to catch him as soon as he's finishing, and he's about to embark on his day off. All right, so PJ, you're a Dallas guy. So talk to me a little bit about that full circle moment of like, I'm from here, I'm coming back here, and then think about like the NBA aspect as like our team is a contender immediately.
Being from here, I mean, I always wanted to be a Maverick, so I've always been a winning player except for in the beginning of my career in Charlotte. So it was an easy transition in that sense. When I first got here and we started winning, going on our streaks and stuff, we knew we had a chance to obviously be there. We just have a complete team. Like, we got big men, we got wings, we got guards.
From the bottom to the top. Tell them, Dad, we went from the bottom to the top.
How is basketball in Texas comparatively to football?
I think it's growing. I think we have a lot more talent coming out of Texas now, especially in the Dallas area. It's a lot of NBA guys. A lot of NBA guys from Houston as well, so it's great to see, in my opinion. Guys taking the sport a lot more serious in this area, so for me, it's the place to be, and we can compete with anybody, I feel like.
You went to Vegas for a couple of years for high school. Talk to me about that.
So the reason I went to Vegas is because I played at Prime Prep with Deion Sanders. I tried to come back to Lone Star High School to play. The state wouldn't let me play, so they wouldn't let me play varsity, so I had to play JV, so I was like,
why was that?
Because they said I transferred to Prime Prep for basketball reasons instead of for school reasons.
Okay.
So coming back to the high school, they were like, you can't play varsity. And I drove all the way to Austin trying to overrule it, trying to get it overturned. Mm-hmm. And they were like, no. And I lost it by like 2 votes. I'm a sophomore. I don't want to play JV. I'm one of the top players in the country. Yeah, I'm like, I'd rather go to somewhere where I know I'll get better each and every day and playing against better players. And I got to play against the top recruits in every class. So every game was a national televised game. And it was a lot better than just playing against kids I knew I wasn't going to get better playing against. So for me, I looked at it as an opportunity to get better and just take the next step and obviously getting closer to my dream.
You spent some time at Prime Prep. Obviously, Prime is that guy, Deion Sanders. Is there anything that Deion has like instilled in you that you kept on to this day?
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, I've known Deion since I was even younger than that. My little brother used to play with Shiloh.
Okay.
So he's always been a family friend. I actually played for one of his teams too.
Football team?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you play? What was it?
DM.
Cowboys, come on the edge. Now, did you never like football?
No, my first love was football. I used to love playing defense, hitting people and all that type of stuff. But for me, when I got to 8th grade and I was like 6'4", I got shot blocked too many times and I'm like, I like my knees, so just go ahead, just focus on basketball.
So folks, if you're wondering why PJ has that aggressive mentality on the court, he doesn't take any, it's because he played football. And that's what's up. I didn't know that. I just learned something new. That is what's up. I think there's a lot of misconceptions about when athletes get traded.
Mm-hmm.
I got traded in my 3rd season as a pro. I found out through the TV screen.
Well, for me, I was talking to my agents and I kind of had a sense I was going to be traded the night before.
Right.
So when it kind of happened, I already knew it was going to happen. And for me, like it was a similar experience. Had a lot of mixed emotions, happy, sad, all of them. But at the end of the day, I knew it was going to be a better situation for me in my career. So you couldn't beat that. And I was just happy to get out here.
So let people know, like, all the stress that happens off the court that they don't know about that may affect you on the court or maybe make the court become more of a safe haven. So you don't have to worry about all the effects of being traded.
So once I got traded, my safe place was the court. Off the court, it was a lot of struggles for me personally, just dealing with moving my family, my kids. Once we finally got here, it took maybe 2-3 months to get a home and get situated. But once that happened, everybody was feeling a lot better about being here, and it's been smooth. I knew I wanted to get somewhere safe for them and a place where they can be good.
Now, I know basketball typically takes care of itself, right?
Yeah.
Like, as long as you're on the court, you get to do your thing. But how was that adjustment being able to play with Luka, being able to get with Kyrie mid-season as the team is kind of already rolling?
Yeah.
J Kidd, like how did those guys make it easier for you to just come out here and hoop?
So when I first got here, I wasn't like aware of how Luka played every night. So usually like when Luka shoots, he'll go up all slow and then he'll just fire to you sometimes. So I'm going for the rebound, I'm running in and they tell me, nah, just stay out, just stay out. But once I got that down and just got really able to see how he plays and how he passes the ball and gets everybody involved, it just made a lot of sense for me to be here. And then Kyrie is just Kyrie. Like it's like watching a movie every time he plays. So for me, I enjoy watching them be themselves and I enjoy being myself out there too.
And I'm sure like for you playing with those two guys, like basketball probably hasn't been easy.
Like the game has never been so simple for me, I would say. They bring so much attention. Like you have to double team them. There's no one person that can guard either of them. So I'm always open in the corner. So it makes the game a lot easier for me to just get an open shot or get my rhythm going. Being there, seeing them be special is so fun.
Give me what a perfect game looks like for PJ Washington. And give me, if we can fast forward it to about 12 years down the line, getting to the point that we're thinking about retirement, looking back at the career, what are those things or those goals, accomplishments that you want to hit?
Well, I think, perfect game for me, I want to obviously get some rebounds in, maybe 10, 12 rebounds, make some shots, obviously. So like 20 points, 12 rebounds, and a couple assists, like 5. That's a good perfect game for me. When I do get a chance to look back at my career, I would just say just a journey. I mean, coming from where I came from, a lot of people didn't expect me to get to where I am now. And don't let people tell you you can't do anything, and I've always stood by that and try to live by that. So for me, just going out there and just trying to maximize my potential each and every night. If
y'all didn't learn something today while watching this episode, you learned that PJ Washington is a confident guy. He bets on himself. Who's gonna bet on you if you don't bet on yourself?
You got it tatted on me.
See? Bet on, see, I didn't even know that. Bet on me, he bets on himself.
2-5, right on the roulette table.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. He's that guy. I appreciate you so much for being on the first
episode,
my dog.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.